real world asset companies, they have to be really agile and really with it. But at the end of the day, what are we doing here? The whole point of these types of capabilities is to bank the unbanked and to provide a financial system for those who don't have one. And if the mission is pulled off 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, when you widen the aperture and you look outward, you've transformed people's lives in very positive ways. And so patience is definitely a key one. And well, yeah, we had $200,000 for the first year Cardano, the whole thing, everything, $200,000. And now it's a $40 billion ecosystem, give or take the markets. So, great things, they can have little and humble beginnings, and they just require a good team and good ideas. And you have to have history on your side, and you have to have integrity and character. And you got to wake up every day and just want to solve that problem. And you have to attract great people, and you just keep motivated, and you just keep chipping away at it. And it's not like you can do it overnight. And people need to have patience. And the thing is, when you're solving really hard things like real world things, you're going to have a lot of setbacks because the problem is that governments change. You know, Not too long ago, we had Sleepy Joe as our president. Now we got Trump. The world's a little different. And if you'd asked me 2 years ago if I thought Trump was going to be president again, I think most people would have probably said no. But now he's here, and it's a radically different relationship. And we went from Argentina is a crazy libertarian government, and maybe the U.S. will have to sanction it, and something, to Malay being the best friends of Doge and Elon Musk and Trump, and texting them at 1 o'clock in the morning. And now Argentina's a strategic partner. So things change quickly, and real world asset companies, they have to be really agile and really with it. But at the end of the day, what are we doing here? The whole point of these types of capabilities is to bank the unbanked and to provide a financial system for those who don't have one. And if the mission is pulled off 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, when you widen the aperture and you look outward, you've transformed people's lives in very positive ways. And so patience is definitely a key one. And also grab a shovel. These are all open source projects. I love everybody building in our ecosystem and adjacent ecosystems. They live and die by the level of community participation. And so if you see something that's broken, instead of saying, "Oh, well, the latest iPhone sucks," and I'm going to go to Samsung or something, what you do is you're actually accountable for that. Go fix it. So if there's something that's missing or broken and you can add something, talk to the principals and say, "Hey, I have this brilliant idea." And vast majority of people that made Cardano what it is today, that's where that came from. Somebody showed up and figured something out. Didn't like the DevX, Aiken came. Didn't like this thing came. Didn't like this thing came. It's the same here. So it's got a long journey. It's going to take a long time, longer than people expect. But you can go from naked hungover in a park to a multi-billion-dollar ecosystem. It's pretty remarkable when you really think about it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is. Dan, and can you just finish up last words and maybe let the people know how they can participate in the public sale that we have going on?
Sure, yeah. It's really great to be able to be to be able to have been a part of building this ecosystem with Charles, and now be able to actually build a business within this ecosystem. And this is a feeling that it's very difficult to describe, because I remember when we were when we were still dealing with the $300,000 in the bank, trying to figure out how we're going to build this thing. We're going to build the pre-sale app, or we're going to do this and this other thing, and cover all these jurisdictions and get all this stuff. And then we were all working out of that office in Homachi, Osaka, the same office where Zengate started, and around the same table, and this went from that to this amazing multi-billion-dollar ecosystem. And being a part of that journey, and now being able to go on my own journey and have my own crew with me, like you, Brian, like Sam, like Theo, like Nico, like everybody's is working with us right now. And we have over 20 people on the team right now. It's an amazing feeling. It feels like evolution. It feels like we're expanding, and it feels like we're doing something that matters. And Palmyra matters, just like Cardano matters. Palmyra matters because it brings a solution to a problem, and not the other way around, because RWAs are real. it's boots on the ground. It's helping real problems getting solved, and that's what it's all about. And that's what our first principles are about, and that's what we're about at Zengate, and that's what we're building. And yeah, right now we're at the tail end of our public sale. It's been amazing. We had an amazing amount of support from the community. You can still join it where we're doing it through T-1, a Cardano IPO platform. And yeah, if you would like to be part of the Palm economy, please go over there and KYC, again, something that we have to do to be able to work in these markets, but it's for the good of the ecosystem. It is because we are future-proofing ourselves to be able to expand to that global scale that this ecosystem deserves and that Cardano deserves to be utilized on. And so again, I'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank you, Charles, for jumping on with me this morning or your afternoon and chatting it up. Thank you, Brian, for hosting us. And yeah, everybody, please check out Palm Economy. Check out the public sale that's happening right now through T-1. Check out Palmyra, that app. Endeavor is also live. You can get all the information on zengate.global. Yeah, down there where Brian is pointing, but now it's Palmyra Endeavor. But anyway, all the information is available. Follow us on our socials. Ping me. I'm available. I'm available for comments. So as you all know, you can always ping me, and I'll do my best to talk to you as soon as I can. So thanks a lot, and yeah, great being able to talk about this today.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Charles. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.
Cheers.